Is it started? Oh, there we go. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 11th game in the Limited Run Games Switch lineup, West of Loathing. This is a comedy RPG with high detailed graphics. So, let's see what we got. Speed, dialogue, combat, horse. Combat sound. Alright, everything looks good here. Let the journey begin. Wanted for protagonizing. Oh. Gotta get all that money. Okay, so I can't enter my name. Go with my real name. And Kelly for the last name. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I can't. No. Okay. So. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I know there's another famous cowboy with this surname, but I'm gonna steal it. Kelly the Kid. Eagle, Heathcliff. Okay. So, I got it. Spent a lot of time on this screen. Actually, no, I should use my first name. I'll go with Jackal. Wanted for protagonizing. Jackal James. That's good. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. I could either be an animal abuser, be a con man, or a bean magician. I'll be the bean magician. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the bean slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Alright. I'll be a bean slinger. Ah, man, not looking good there. This weird poster appeared here one night, and I didn't feel like taking it down. You read the spine of one of your books. Jane Drew and the incident of Grizzly City. Victoria Danger and the curse of the old cave. The curse of the dark cellar. Muriel Drew and the curse of Eagle Bridge. Rufus liked that one apparently. Don't know who that is. The curse of the haunted canyon. Jester Bobbsey and the trouble of the haunted city. Oh, hey, you might want... Walking stupid. Goodbye, desk. You combed your hair one last time. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Here's a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open the bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door at Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. You put the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Let's see. What is this? This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option. You read the book from cover to cover on how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking is bad into your options menu. You got a perk. Walking stupid. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Oh, we're gonna just have the Ministry of Funny Walks going on while we're doing this, huh? Okay. Well, I guess we're going with this. Nothing on the hat rack today. The hearth really puts the hearth and home. Nobody says that. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. Your little brother's room. Oh, you got a little brother. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. Oh. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Solutio Problematics ad Geometramia Citrus Pertinitis. Just the title page gives me a headache. It is a mouthful. Gerdlagen in Malnisch Kistler here. How many different languages do you need to know? How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? An investigation on the laws of thought, on which are founded the mathematical theories and logic and probabilities. What a weird kid. It's your kid brother's toy box. He loves stuff like this. You got an item. Puzzle cube. This was one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Yeah. Your brother already had most of it way solved, but you figured out the last couple of moves. Yay! So tight. Do the one. Maybe I should turn that off at some point. Nope, nope. I'm gonna leave it on. Oh. Hey, Mom. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimdo. I know it's early, but... What? The one about... Let's see. Picking locks, desert survival, bartering. Nah, I guess I'd do bartering. The one about bartering? Oh boy. That's one. Enjoy it. Get him. Item, mind your meat. Be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. It gives you the dickering skill. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. You got a skill, dickering. After you're done reading it, use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. That's helpful. Not, no time to screw around the woods. Time to head west. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. It's time for me to leave, Dad. Time for me to leave, Dad. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. Yeah, can of infinite beans. Thanks, Dad. Good. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans and it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It's a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. This item goes into your offhand. 1 spell damage, 1 muscle, 1 moxie. Perfect for a bean slinger like me. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him his puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Let's see. I'm not going to be rich. Get off the stupid... I'm going to go make a difference. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. He's busy drawing pictures in the dust. With a walk like this, there's no way. Oh, a haystack. Hey, a needle! Good thing I found it. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. That might come in handy. Go west, young man? Yes, I will. Skip the... No, hitching a ride. Oof. You can drive around the rocks, you know. Off on our grand adventure to the unknown. What, is something buried under there? Kind of weird to just see a wagon uncovered, not covered up. But I guess it's to visualize that you're in it. I mean, if it was cover, they wouldn't really see you. 200 miles later. Whoop. Oof! Ow. Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Wait, it says right there I got my mail. A turnip. Oh. Excuse me, mister. Turnip covered in grit. Increases your muscle, mystically, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Save it for a big day, I suppose. You wanna know how... What? A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Is this you? Ow. Nope, hey, there's the sheriff's office. Oh, well, hello there. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. Oh, and the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. Natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Alright, keep an eye out for a bit. Some loose dirt. Shovel might help with that. Oh, that's poop. Don't step in the... Yeah, wipe that off your feet. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name's Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnakes' hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Well, how about some free dynamite? How about some free dynamite? Sure, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. Let's see. Need some soap. I'll hold on to the needle. I don't know what the... Speak softly and carry a loud stick. This item is used in combat. Damages an enemy in combat. It is sometimes useful outside of combat as well. Examine it. You examine the knife. It's got an end you light and an end that blows up. Okay, just checking. Avoid the poop. Alright. Well, I guess first place at the bar. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting on your left, to the left of the door, shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat! Tain't proper! He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a magical black extension. That looks like something you'd wear. Go! You got my barely enchantable hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. These two are playing poker, or at least they're trying to. They keep looking back and forth in their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. A pair of 10s is kind of bad. But conservatively. They squint in their hands and each slowly pushes 10 meat in the middle of the table. Okay, ream and weep. Show you a pair of 10s plus 2 king 3. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks, and the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush. I'll try Ox Fox him. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph the Ninth, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they are an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table to you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. That was a bit dirty, but I'll teach them a lesson. Or maybe not. It's a platoon. People spin it. You know, without even looking at that, it's absolutely disgusting. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth fit in there. It's disgusting, and that smell, even from a distance. Yeah. You're now on your hands on the experience to filthy crust this platoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Get it. You're reaching your hand toward this platoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness everywhere, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horde. It smells like a vomit through, like a vomit trout at a misquit barbecue eating contest. Never surrender! You plop your hand to the awful soup. It makes it sound like glorp. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search! Fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations, right? Nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. 1 muscle, 1 mysticality, 1 moxie. Okay. The man of many walks. None of them good. I should probably leave him alone. Woo. Hey, lady. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Hey, sir. Howdy. I'm Jackal. Howdy, Jackal. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice? No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. No. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for your bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped at the back while reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Jackal. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of a errand town, if you catch me meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by those cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this Fort Stegenberg has always fallen apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-count sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Alright. Well, let's go down to the basement. Oh, newspaper. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Excuse me. The goblin shouts, "Briark! Let's fight!" Got to jump on him. How many action points? Oh, this will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Alright, here, have some of this. Oh, that was easy. Victory! Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Yeehaw! Skill up, mysticality level 2. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. You got an item. Nurse brand whiskey. Yeah, laws kind of go out of the wayside. Howdy. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Jackal. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Jackal. I knew you was a stand-up fella the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Oh. Nah. You already have that. What would you do with 2? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, concern it, there's a rock in me biscuit barrel. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his... Ah, I'm out of here. Oh, darn it, stuffed in that poop again. Oh, sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here what called themselves the Fricker Gang. Last night I arrested one of them, they busted them out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And, well, I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Alright, I'll try it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending a deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of the desk and hands it to you. The deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. Makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Wanted for beggar theft. Naked Mike Pernstein. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Applying person at the Human Marshal's office. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Oh wait, there was a mug down there. Let's see what's in the mug. There's a dirty mug here. That's 25 meat. Got a newspaper. You found it. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Huh. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. Ah, there you go. Oh, hope you enjoy the paper. Yeah, that guy's drunk. Ow, pointy. Okay. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you again, Jackal. You tip your hat to the bartender. Much obliged. Just thought I'd say howdy. The bartender smiled. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Oh man, I'm already rolling in it. Alright, let's talk to the horse guy. 1,000 meat? I don't have that! The Fricker Gang's out. Make your own guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Today's that. Oh, got a needle. Got another needle. Okay, so afternoon, sir. What can I do you for? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hostling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, yes, please. Thank you, please. I'll go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. You discovered a new map location, Orhole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. Let's just send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Oh. Oh, hey. We got a viewer. Welcome, baby back brick. Just playing through this RPG. Just starting in the opening town, so... catching me early. Oh, darn it! I stepped in poop again. Alright, so... I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Be careful with it now! Oh, I can only do that one. Alright, nope. Alright, so... Let's got 2 dynamite. 2 needles, deputy pistol, looking pretty good. All right, let's go to the Orhole Mine first, since I have 2 orders of business there. This is where Bill said to look. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. And now I got a shovel. There's some meat ore in this cart. Dig through it. Hey, 50 meat! Making progress. And another mug. Gonna be rich in meat in no time. It's instruction for the cargo elevator. Mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1 Blasting Cap Storage. Plungers, both kinds. Level 3 Tools. Let's see. Just wait for now. See what I need. You can't get past this rubble. I guess I'm gonna need blasting tools. These crates are all labeled blasted caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside quotes like that. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar. Oh, fine! Pull up the tools then! Oh, it's a toolbox, but it's locked. Pick the lock. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusty away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Luckily, I had the extra needles. Pry one of the crates open with the crowbar and grab a blasted cap. So let's see what's in the plungers. You find a disgusting chunk of mink ore, unrefined meat nugget. Plungers. The sign lied though, there's only the one kind. Alright, well, I think we got both pieces. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you hooked up a plunger and struck it a far distance away. Let's go for it! You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Kaboom! Oh, hey, here's the horse. You see the dark horse Barley. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. Weenie. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like crippling introverted away from you. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess it wasn't a very comforting thing to say. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks away and steps further back in the shop. Oh, come on. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out for the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sighs away from you wearingly and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding her own shadow. Hiding in her own shadow. Look, you're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dried cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful whoop. See? Perfectly fine. You take a handful out of the bag and hold them out for the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sighs away from you warily again and makes a surprisingly good attempt. Come on, please, pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and she shrinks slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. There's a good girl. Really? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures to something behind you. When you try to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. All right, mission accomplished. Oh. You bend down and shot your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if it was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to open wide enough to grab the box. I need one more stick, though. Oh, silver nugget. And some more meat. Get plenty of stuff. But we gotta keep going. I don't need anything. Alright, so if we manage to find one more stick of dynamite, we can come back here and go after the box. Alright. Next is the boneyard. Our founder, Stefan Boring, 1806 to 1885. He's actually a really interesting guy. Oh, got another mug. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Ah, sure, I'll tussle with you, man. Got the jump on him. No, I can't. Increase your armor. Alright. Bean shield. How much AP? I don't see. Alright, play conservatively. Plus, I don't think hot damage works really well against skeletons. Alright, 4 armor. Beat him. Time for a slugfest. Yeah, that's what you get. You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. Yeehaw! Skill up gumption level 2. You got an item, old cavalry sword, and a gold tube. Oh. Hey there, buddy. A skeleton! You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is! Oh, my health comes back. Alright, let's see if this works on skeletons. Oop! Huh, that got him. The skeleton collapses in a pile of loose bones. Yeehaw! Muscle level 2. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Oh, this is a ghost horse? Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as not to startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that it's not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi. I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How did you do that without opening your mouth? Here you go. Have some oats. You haul out a handful of oats for the horse, but she sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't be like that. Try the horse. You hold out the oats again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make it spooky. I guess I could try to put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Woo! Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she slides away in the direction of town. Okay. Timothy Cochran, devoted husband, beloved daughter, a bit. Oh, that's crummy. A bit crummy, but Wild West is a tough place. Unless you're a beanslinger like me. Oh, now we get to fight some snakes. Oh. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Got the jump on him. I know fireworks on snakes! Now you did. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Jackal. Actually, provide the option to pry things open. Oh, well, that sucks. Why is it the same? I'll equip it. It looks cooler. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Ranch or One Snake Gulch. Can't argue with facts. Okay, this snake's a little tougher. Oh, this is tougher. Okay. Well, if I can't end it in one shot, I might as well take 2 turns. Oh, I got poisoned. Take this, you poisonous snake. Oh, wait, shouldn't it be venom? You made short work of that long snake. Ooh, I'm glamorous now. Look how glamorous I am. Okay, one more snake. The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Whoa, they're quick! Let's see. 9. Okay, so I can't actually. I can't kill it faster by using fire, so we'll focus on defense. Come on, that all you got? Hasta luego. Snake. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Alright, now where's that horse? The horse was gone. It's gone snake crazy. Or maybe this is some other kind of crazy before. Hey, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend. Okay. It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glazy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf! You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away in a whinny, or rather, a whinny. Hopefully he's at home, not into the 12th dimension. Who wrote that? Wow, look at my skating ability go. Ooh. Ow, oof. Ow. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Open your map to quick travel. Don't have to. Wait. Oh. One of these rocks is really shiny. Ooh, shiny rock. Where's the shiny rock? It's shiny. It's about the size of a rock. Getting a lot of shiny stuff. Okay. And now for the gang's hideout. Oh. Todd Fricker, the Fricker gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a nap. I'll let him lie. Can't harvest that. This pile of random stuff the Fricker gang stole. 25 meat, recovered mug, pair of silver cufflinks. Somebody else is snapping. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Okay. Cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poking game, so that it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and ease off on the conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is the brother Wimpy. What'd you play here? But I can't, the eye patch is cool. Alright, so Snipe with the eye patch and the squirrely Wimpy. Howdy, boys! Deal me in! The one without the white patch raised an eyebrow for you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's me, Bimmy, your brother! Switch, Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I am so Bimmy, I stole some Rube's face. Ha! You always did have an act for face wrestling. What's new, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here and fast. We gotta get out of here and fast, Wimpy. The Porkletons are onto us and they'll be here any minute. Dagnabbit, come on, Snipe, let's hightail it. I'll catch up with you guys later. Wimpy nods. He and Snipe hurriedly pack up the belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your attentiveness, memory, and strong interpersonal skills. That's great. 50 meat. Grab the sheriff's door. Actually, it's actually pretty funny because I was able to use that random poster information. Yeah. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets up to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense. You feel bad for the idea of killing him. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Aren't I a nice guy? You got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. I like that. Moral compass and ethical protractor. But you know, I never did find that third stick of dynamite. I'd say we've cleaned up pretty nicely. Found these mugs. Another 100 meat. I'll trade this soap for a lock. Braid, though you really don't think that his name is actually Braid. Takes your soap and hands you a lock. Alright, so what do we got now? I see the Fritter Gang hasn't put a stop to you breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left to me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly, then. Looks like I owe you a reward. 400 meat. Go. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. Oh, I forgot to read this in his voice. Frickers busted the door when they took the door. The Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just so happen to have one. Yeah, and the sheriff lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the door and then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Yeah. You definitely picked the lock. You've unlocked the cell door. Better let the sheriff reclaim the key himself so he has something to do today. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it, but eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Bourne Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Bourne Springs. Ooh, the replica sheriff badge. This is a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. Got a lot of additional things, but I still don't have... Can I go in here? Get lost. Oh, no I can't. Oh, wait. There's another place I can check out. Well, who buried a mug? Oh. Sassy work, but somebody's got to do it. Get rid of this stuff so I don't have to keep stepping in it. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Oh, got a broken board. Got a mug for you. The woman glares at you. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole darn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Gone? Well, I guess the passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple of days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and the fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in a blaze. Just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. And I saw Tim trample right in front of me. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle in the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here. No desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Left it at the ranch like a fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to get it for me. Susie shows you the map where the ranch is. You discover a new map location at the Cochran Ranch. Alright. What do you say, Pete? Yeah. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of the whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eye lights up. That there is a mighty shiny rock you got there, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for the rock. Nah, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. You sure, suit yourself. Notices the nugget you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you. Now, good. Well, as you please. Points unrefined meat ore. You ain't seen like someone got much use for refining ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Okay, so I can sell that stuff. They don't have enough meat left to bother with. Looks like they're playing for spiders now. Anything else down here? I need one more stick of TNT. Maybe I can get it at the ranch. Cochran Ranch. All the water in this trout has boiled away. Susie's ranch house was burned to the ground. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. There's a cow back there. Shadow effects. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Varmint, skin, and knife. These pies were not safe. Oh, the cow, the hell cow. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Alright, get up. Put up a bean shield and go into town with the sword. Oh. Didn't get him there. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Got Susie's rifle. Ah, darn it! I wonder if I can go get those snakes again. Nah, they're gone. Guess go back to the town. Darn it, sucks I didn't find that sooner. You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Jackal. Thanks, Jackal. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you, she sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Alright. I'll sell him this stuff. Oh! Pete, eye narrow for his gears, his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more profound. Listen, kid, all this stuff, what I've been buying from you. You've been spending time on your ground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down in the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a fellow who wants to keep his eyes. If you catch my meaning. Not sure what I do, but thanks. You already plummeted the depths of this platoon. You own to private. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, I'm not. Darn it. Is there no place for me to get... Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? By the way, you can use the ZL or minus button to open your map and travel to new locations you discovered. Alright. Let me double check the hideout. Nope. Just rub-a-dub-dub. Darn it. Is there another stick of dynamite in the mine? This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Oh! You suddenly remember that weird thing that Pete said about level 40. I'll take my chances. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the box. Inside there's a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. It has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Leave it alone. So there's an evil devil hat. Is there really no third stick of dynamite for me to get? Maybe I can come back at some point. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. But thanks for finding me crazy horse. He was eating local weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or...? I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Let's see. Actually... some whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. She holds out a hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. She then puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Geez, Doc, that don't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good if this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Serve the books. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. You survey a book on Alice's shelf. They're all medical books. Alright, you start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get engrossed in it by the time that you take a breath from reading. Several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurfs is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. Tell tales of a legendary treasure. A massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowboy hand named Collery Butterfield. This book's purpose purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Alright. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. You grab her hair tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Oh wow, shouldn't this be a little further from the fireplace? Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? Now that depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? bandits, cows, demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to see some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible! It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. And what doesn't happen to them is coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back to the bottle. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small that there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell! No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things! Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? That when you get incomplete information, that's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fellow out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world now, somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslingers raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Maybe because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old, and if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turn in her head. The beat's not doing anything yet, anyway. It beats doing nothing, anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You ain't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm headed west too. Tag along with me, and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Alright. I guess I need to go buy myself a horse. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Let's see. Which one did I enjoy? The spooky pale one, the shifty looking dark one, the one with the crazy eye. Oh, I had the most fun voicing Crazy Eyes. So we're gonna go with Crazy Eyes. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you. That horse has seen some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Something wrong with it? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to 1,000 Snakes Gulch to chew on the local weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy? I think it's more that he does it to forget how the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Alright. Wait, is the horse's default name Yoshi? Oh, if it's not, it's its name now! Alright then, Yoshi the horse. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. It's your new horse, Yoshi. I love how I picked the stupidest horse available. Ah, but I'm sure I'll be a good friend. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. Oh. Thanks again for getting my rifle. Let me know if you need anything or if you want me to come with you when you head west. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Darn it, I really wish I could figure out where that third TNT is, but I'm guessing it requires a skill I don't have. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Well, between the three of them, I think Doc Alice is the one who needs me the most. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing that, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide yourself where the XP gets spent? I trust you. You consult the Southwest map the holster gave you. It only lists two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. Well, the first day of the rest of your life. Howdy, Alice. If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research in the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. You discovered a new map location, the Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, it was while we were here. Nice. Oh. Right. Am I forgetting about anything? Al says you should see the bartender about renting this room and that room in Dirtwater. Nice to have a base of operations. Alright. Room for rent. Glurk! Alright. They're engrossed in conversation. These guys must have slept during. Oh. Well, howdy there. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Jackal. Glad to know you, Jackal. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw that sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Oh, thanks. The guy doesn't like she's in the mood to talk. This is a spittoon, which is the sort of brass bucket that... I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice to saloon co. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside, it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine! You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert, and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's... No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah! Glorp! It feels like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is on. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming that you're still able to have any, and you hate them. You have to hold the little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit, and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom. This item goes in your offhand. Got pretty vehement about all that. The old man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react at all. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, and which of theirs is nicer. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? There's a sign that says, "See bartender for darts." Slurp. Howdy, Jackal. Anything I can get for you? Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Aylesbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories. Nobody were buying. Too weird stories. Fantastical-like. Too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop near talking completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, but as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard says to see you for darts. Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago. Oh, that sucks. You know what I mean? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, somebody's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a bit off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I've poked around in myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Oh, I don't have a needle. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A one-armed queen is worth the same as a pair of aces. Any player who draws 3 kings must remove their hat. A pair of deuces of spades and 4 cross-eyed jacks count as a reverse flush. 9s are wild, and queens of clubs are double wild. A 4 is twice as valuable as a 10. A pair of king of clubs and 4 jack of diamonds count as a straight. A player spitting anywhere other than the spittoon must remove their boots. 3 sevens and 3 queens counts as a straight. Any player who draws a pair of jack of diamonds must draw an additional 13 cards. A straight beats a straight. Queens are wild unless accompanied by a deuce of hearts. A pair of queens of clubs and a pair of sixes count as a full house. A player spinning anywhere other than this platoon must immediately hand 20 meat to the player on their left. 4 jack of hearts are worth the same as the 2, but are equivalent to 4 deuces. A player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately discard an 8. Deuces are wild, and 3s of spades are double wild. Any player who draws 2 cards must discard... Oh, any player who draws 2 2s must discard 17 cards. 2s are wild, and 8s of clubs are double wild. 7s are wild, unless accompanied by an 8 of diamonds. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately double their bet. A pair of 2s of hearts and 4 6s of clubs count as a full house. Any player with more than 13 cards in their hand must draw a new hand of cards. 3 3s rank higher than 4 8s, but can't be in the same hand as a pair of deuces of spades. A player passing out drunk at a table must draw an additional 24 cards. A player spinning anywhere other than the spittoon must immediately hand 19 meat to the player on their left. 4 8s of spades and 2 7s of clubs count as a Nevada flush. 3s are wild, and 3s of hearts are double wild. Okay, I'm gonna muster through here. Alright, time to go turbo. Yeah! Okay, it doesn't end. Table full up, full up. Play some poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Victoria, and the player to the left says his name's Pete. Yeah, 20 up. Let's see. The player deals a deck of shuffle, and then deals a hand of cards, glides across the table to you. There's a pretty decent hand, 3 5s of clubs. It's first round, the pot is 60, and you estimate your chances of winning around 30%. Check. You decide deeply and check. 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 Second hand. The bet is 60, and you estimate your chances of winning about 40%. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about your opponent's hand. 20%. It's the last round of betting. Time to do it or die. 60. Overly strategize. You fire your brown to turn over your cards. A full house! Victoria flips her cards over one at a time, revealing a straight. Pete grumbles and turns over a straight. You win! You gather your haul. I'm good. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So, you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Is that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep them in their little green jars. This lady's too busy watching distance to pay any attention to you. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slurp help. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. Where he parks his beer. On top of this potbelly stove is a pot full of slope. Stovetop slop pot. Words are hard. And there's a stage. Ding! 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 There we go. Oh, guess it's not showtime right now. Oh, hey, I do have a room. That's nice. Blank postcard. I don't want to sleep here. You call yourself a lizard-sniffing, four-flushing jerk. You better not yourself and stuff anymore. If you get angry, you're liable to pass out. You know she's there. All right, let's see what the rest of the town. Hello there. Welcome to Dirtwater. Let's see. Read this to learn a new bean sound. Disposable binoculars, plum pudding. Don't I have a shovel? Jeez, that's overcharging. Crackers. Increase your speed. Muscle. Is it a cookbook? A cookbook? I'll take a new spell. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. There's a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small that they have to be served intravenously. Gives blood bleed, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. Includes a chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. Gives Bean Golem, a combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight for you. Let's learn Bean Golem. You practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it. Bean Golem. Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book. Bad Golem! Can't buy it again. Oh, a post office. Hi, I'm Jackal James. Any mail for me? Nope. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. Write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. The clerk carries the threats. Howdy! You the sheriff here? Nope. We don't currently have a sheriff. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure. If you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. Okay. It's a wanted poster. Oh, a wanted poster if accuracy is important. Oh, because it's capitalized. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Wasted. The stripy hat gang for grand theft, plant, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty, rotten plant thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Yeah, not just now. It's not now. The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. Wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. No, not yet. Man, lots of cells in this town. Oh, this must be their cell for keeping ghosts. Vacant lot. Vacant lot. Vacant lot. Vacant lot. Vacant lot. Man, this town gave not a lot available past this point. Sure, I'll buy it. Oh, girl, sunflowers. You lose 50 meat. You got them. Sweet smelling thing. Okay. Flowers smell really good. This item goes in your house. Alright, so if I have to fight anyone who stinks, I'll have something. Alright, well. Man, this map is huge. Okay, there's the... Okay, let's see. Let's go to Fort Cowardice first. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off a wagon or something since its lid's been knocked loose. You know what that means? It's mine! You fish through the crate and help yourself to the contents, which appear to be mining gear. So you were even more right than you knew. Thermos of spiked coffee, can of porcelain, a sulfur match. Alright, keep going. So the random events that can happen. That's good to know. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Climb up the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. Examine them. They're incredibly boring. No, really, I want to. Fine, you read one. Patrick Smith. Mistake. No, another. No, another. Another. Now you're just looking at the same one you read before. What is wrong with you? Alright, fine. This was once a reception desk, but now it's the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. There's still some good... Looks like there's still some good mess left. Oh. Blech. Spice rack. Oh, hey! Mission accomplished. Darn it, I don't have any lockpick. You hear the sound of goblins? Nah, leave them alone. Based on the papers and the anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belongs to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental, blah blah blah, limitations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of things. Hey, what's this? This looks like me report. Marching orders. Busts of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Okay. The shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on. None of them looted. Nah, need safe crack. The sign has goblin word for toilet on it. The sign says toilet and goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely the goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you going in there. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Ooh, cannonball. Alright, let's go in here. Alright. Come on, buddy! Pull out the gun! Pow! Oh! Ow, you okay there? Time to gun him down. Heal up. Bean Golem's still going. He's got a pretty good punch to him. Oh, okay, so I can specify. I just gotta use the right trigger. Alright, pat yourself up. It's high noon. You heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. Chemical bullet, incendiary bullet. Don't have it. Silver bullet. Alright, well, I guess that'll do it for this area. Let's check out the railroad camp. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Yeah. Can't translate though, so. Why is it streaming? We'll get there when we get there. Oh. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Yeah, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal who runs a store down south of here. Name of Button Willow. Button Willow McSomething. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. Alright, don't mention it. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of the outfit? Yeah, if I'm being charitable, I say that the fellow over there is in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man and he's a huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles, then I'd say the paperback idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alright, thanks. Oh. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh, ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? Yeah, what's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the butt you will ever imagine. You wanted to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Oh. Alright, fine, bye. Look at me. I'm the captain now. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks up to you and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown. Citizen, name's me. I'm your assistant. Alright, what's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get it back. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafsson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. Gustafsson Gulch. We don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay your hands on will be fine as long as there's enough into it. Any luck finding a year's supply? Well, how much is a year's supply? Okay, so go this way. Before you can react to the sudden howling, a ghost train Surges over the hill and rolls past you, just missing. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it and barely avoid colliding with you by pulling back hard on their reins. The train vanishes in the distance and the robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. Now let's fight. Let's see. Even up the numbers. Pull up the shotgun. Go, little bean guy. Alright, whittle down the numbers. Ah. Little beanie's getting beaten. One more should do it. There we go. You defeated the skeleton train robbers. I mean the ghost train robbers. I mean the skeleton ghost train robbers. I mean skill up, mysticality level 3, handful of loose teeth, skeleton bone, gold tooth. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down in her little notebook. Oh, hey. A fancy dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now go away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Can I not coming in? Sorry. Only for goblins being very private. Alright. Go over here. Hey, it's a store. Let's see what's in the store. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Like the rope. Advanced Bean... Oh, hey! Another copy of Advanced Beancraft. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. For that. I'll take another copy of Advanced Beancraft, though. Whoa. What was that? Okay. Oh, hey. There's an attack spell here. Great Northern... You study the bean dessert recipes and practice conjuring up various configurations of frozen beans. The Great Northern Blizzard. Unfortunately, at some point, the book got completely covered in a snowdrift and is now soggy and ruined. I gotta stop ruining... Okay. Oh, dang it. What happens to the abandoned crate? Alright. Okay. Let's go back in here. Oh, requires lock picking. But I... Oh. Okay, so I can't be... Or was I just getting needles for free before? Alright. Let's check out the Dave Yard. You spot an old mine on the horizon. Abandoned mines are safe and fun to explore. Yeah, let's check this out. There's an old mission not far from her. They might let you check out the catacombs. Yes, you ask nice. Oh, that's nice. Bunch of dynamite. What about all the TNT back at your house? Nothing doing. That's mine. Maybe we can get it back from the goblins that stole it. Any other ideas? Hey, Alice, how do you know? Do you know how any of this stuff works? Nope. Okay then. Hey, Alice, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mine stuff. Okay. So the first machine here. Pirate. Grinder. Okay, fine. More foraging I don't know how to do. There's a whole lot of places to explore in this game. Oh wait, hold on. If I pull out my knife, use that for the fight. Oh, I can't even use this! Need to work on your game there a bit. Take this! Coal snake skin. Got some more nuggets. Let's pull out the smoking snake. Summon up that and attack with the knife. Blast him! And beat him! For a second I thought he missed. Oh, got some dynamite. Oh, pickaxe. I like it. Pick away at the exposed. Non-refract meat nugget. Crack that, and then just have her blast them all away. Alright, took care of that. Jeez, that old mission is all way up north. Notice a smoldering hole in the ground that recognizes the habitat of the southwestern coal snake. They keep to themselves, but are also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Alright, thrust it upon him. Summon a golem. Attack it. Shotgun. Oh, he's going after Mr. Bean! Oh, he missed! That's what you get for going after the bean, jerk. The Dave Yard. Where is my sword? Oh. Ooh, brown boots. Hey, now I can do more. golem, attack the skeleton. Combat in this game is pretty straightforward. Went down in a theater? Dave C? I don't get it. Dave J? Alright, summon this. Do some fire damage. Oop. Bonk! Wallop him. Okay, seems like she's taking some notes. On a date. Oh, I get it. It's a Dave yard. Ooh, free lunch. Beat the dickens out of these bones. Whoa, what's he got going? Oh, I got spooky damage. Alice picks up a bones and examines. Her eyes light up. Eventually, she has an epiphany of some sort. Oh, that's good. So she levels up from... The truth is out there. It killed him. It's mostly just boring brick of bones, but you find a skull with a weird tag on it. That's interesting. The skull has a little paper tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side. Tag on the skull has a serial number. It says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. This is one of those things I have in my museum. You know, one of those big marbles. Let's take on the bigger fight! Alright. Get the beans up. Put up the shield. Start taking them out. Oh no, not the spooky damage! Oh. Mr. Bean's taking a beating. Well, we should be good. If you do the honors. Three up and three down is the thing they would say about it if this baseball analogies were a thing now. Okay, nothing around here. Ooh, some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Big stone sarcophagus. Man, this is spooky. You dig through the rags and find a few things that you look like worth gore splattered scroll, human ashes, rubber seat. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. You scrap the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heat would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text is a lot more with these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Examine it. It's time you start gathering clues about the whole paramtural dead situation that's going on with these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip and the receipt to the first page. Okay, you open the Merchant Journal and examine the information it clicks on. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of these mountains. Good to know. Okay. This cemetery, it's created earthly remains of a person. Someday they refer to as cremants, which you will not approve. Alright. Alright. We've gotten a pretty good amount done so far. I think it's time to go back to the Dave Yard. Or no. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family, especially literate homesteaders, met an untimely end here. Oh! I managed to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Advanced Beancraft. I'm learning quite a lot. Old Beans, Uncanny Presence. Bean Wall, a spell that will create a wall. Beans provide cover from ranged attacks. Bean Wall. Unfortunately, just as you finally master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of those walls and lose it. Got a real knack for losing those books, don't you, boy? Have you got that saltpeter yet? Yeah, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. Okay. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for today. Well, do I save my game by going to bed? You go to sleep. You dream that you're shopping for belts with your father while fleeing from an elephant. And then you get married to a sword. You wake up ready to face anything. Refreshed, restored, and hungry and sober. Alright. I think that'll do it. Alright, well, game's off to an interesting start. We got a lot to look at so far. We got to help Alice kill a necromancer, managing a roadway, a railroad, I mean, and gotta deal with these goblins to get the dynamite for it. So, a lot to start off with. We also didn't do anything with the sheriff's office, so we can do that next time. But until then, hope you enjoyed watching this. If you're watching a post, be sure to check out the live stream link in the description if you want to watch this stuff as I'm doing it. And until then, thanks for watching. Take care.